So you ask about what we see as problems in communicating. First of all, I would like to a little bit have you started your introduction, if I understood correctly, saying that there is no dilemma that the communication is bad, and actually I disagree with this. So there is already a dilemma. I would say that it's difficult, it's challenging to communicate the EU in generally, and in such an environment of Serbia. But it's not. I cannot say it's bad. We have. If I open I listen to the news, I watch the news. The level of basically the presence of EU in media, the number of times media and the newspaper, news program talk about the EU is very important. If I compare to my own country, France, we discuss the EU much more here in Serbia than we do in France and probably in any EU member states. So the EU is present, people have opinion, and generally we see that people are supportive of the European Union accession, the process of accession of Serbia to the EU, and level of awareness on what EU does is important. I'm not saying this to say that everything is perfect and we have nothing to do and everything is great. To me, there's maybe the problem I would the problem I would see what we lack a little bit is the in-depth, the level of depth of debate and of discussion. I found generally the way media reported is very shallow, so we don't get into understanding or discussing why is Serbia is doing this, what's happening really. So it becomes at the first little news, a lot of news, but little things where we cannot penetrate really the opinion of people and make them understand why things are important and why it's good or why it's bad. And also, in my opinion, one of the problems we face, and we see it in the different opinion poll that we make or that we see others, it's we are not touching emotions of people. While I think it's a big pity because the EU has been built to do some things which are extremely important for people, to live in peace, in freedom, in democracy, sharing, respecting each other. So it's things which are very emotional. And when we get in the reason why actually people do support EU accession, because the support of, contrary to something that I hear very often and we monitor it, the level of support to the EU accession process is very important in Serbia. But it's on very rational reasons generally, because they see that the future is good, the life is good in the EU, that we offer prosperity. But there is a level of emotions that we don't manage to touch enough.